Good afternoon everyone. Here's the video for my Zoom card class tonight. For those that can't make the class on Zoom, this is the video for you. So this is using the No Matter the Weather card kit, which was your card kit of choice for this class. So it comes in a box, it's £18, and inside the box you get a set of instructions. You're going to be making 9 cards, 3 of this design, 3 of this design and 3 of this design. And the instructions are very detailed. They give you in the kit as well a lovely stamp set with really nice sentiments and clouds and raindrops and sort of a background for the earth and also a flower and 3 different sized hearts. You get a whole sheet of Stampin' Dimensionals and glue dots. You get an acrylic block, which is a really useful size, and you get a basic grey ink spot. You get 3 of each card, so you get 9 cards, 9 envelopes, 3 different colours of envelopes, all the embellishments, and you get a reel of twine as well. And the embellishments come in a sheet like this, so you actually only need 9, but they actually give you 15, so you've got some spare. And the white cards look, the card blanks look like that. So these are the finished cards. So I'm just going to show you one by one how you would put these together, and then I'm going to show you some alternatives that I've made by cutting up the envelopes for Designer Series paper. So in this first kit, I mean, I use Tombow as well, but you can get away with using glue dots if you like. So a good kit to take on holiday. So basically you're going to stamp the background card with the cloud stamp that's here. So you're going to ink it up, stamp it a few times so that it looks like that, a bit random. And then you're going to tie some of the twine, a double layer around the boots, and then tie a bow about here. And then you can stick this piece on the top like that with glue dots or with Tombow, and then you put the dimensionals on the back so that it stands up above the background. And then you stamp this sentiment label with No Matter the Weather, we're in this together. So that will go like that. You can obviously rearrange the card if you want to. So that's the first card. Now you do 3 like that, or you can keep the third set of embellishments and so on of 3 of the cards to use for additional cards, which I'll show you in a moment. So that's the first card, so I'll just put that away. So this is the next card that you'll be doing. And you can see that in this card, you've got the background like that, and then you're going to tie the twine. You're going to wind it twice around the background and tie it in a bow here. And then you're going to use your dimensionals for the boots to go over like that, slightly lifted up. And then you're going to stamp from the stamp set, You Are Capable of Amazing Things, and that's going to stick to the boots there. And before you obviously stick the boots on and before you put the string around, you're going to stamp the raindrops here, and then you're going to stamp the background stamp at the bottom here before you actually, excuse me, there's some dimensional pieces there that are stuck on. You're going to do the background stamp there, and you're going to do the raindrops there. And if you just notice, I have stuck, you do get some lovely clear raindrop embellishments, clear epoxy raindrops. And I don't know if you can see, but I've actually stuck them on there as well. So that's that. That's the second of the 3 card designs. And then the third one is this one with the bunny rabbit and the boots with the daffodils coming out the top. I don't know if you can see, I've put some of those clear epoxy dots there as well. That will be in the instructions. So for this one, you're going to stamp the stamp that looks like sort of very fine dots. You're going to stamp that on the grey bit to be the background. And then you're going to put the boots up on dimensionals about there, and the bunny rabbit on dimensionals about there. You're going to stamp Let Love Grow, but before you stick that on with dimensionals, you're going to tie a bow with the twine, and you're going to put that underneath. And then you stick a heart with dimensionals there. You could stick another one up there and one down there. They do give you extra pink hearts, so that's really useful. So basically, those are the 3 cards, which, as you can see, are very straightforward. And then I'm just going to show you the alternative cards. So here's one where I've just cut the line of boots up. So I'm using the green boots there on dimensionals. I put the twine round first, and I put a spare pair of boots there, No Matter the Weather, we're in this together. And I put a scalloped Calypso coral circle behind. So that's that one, no extra, that's the card base there, so fairly straightforward. This one, I'll give you the measurements. I actually took an envelope, and if you look at an envelope here, I basically just ripped it at the front so that there you can see that's the rectangle that I used there. So I just will use another envelope to put the cards in. What I did is I stamped the raindrops on. This is Smoky Slate card base, and then just give you the dimensions for this. I cut the basic white to 4 7/8 by 3 1/8. That's there. And then I stuck the yellow designer series paper from the envelope 4 5/8 by 2 7/8. And I stuck that on top, and then I put them on dimensionals. And these are the rest of the boots. So the blue, the pink and the yellow, and I put these ones on dimensionals, and these I stuck straight down, and then I stamped Wishing You Brighter Days Ahead, and I put that up on dimensionals, and I stamped with So Saffron ink little flowers. That flower stamp is actually in the set, and then I put some of the epoxy clear dots on as well. So that's that card. That's the second alternative. So now on this one, I took the bunny rabbit and used him on his own. So there's a petal pink card base, normal size. The designer series paper from the envelope is 5 1/4 by 3 1/2. The Smoky Slate cardstock strip is 5 1/4 by 1 3/4, and there are 3 basic white squares which are 1 1/2 times 1 1/2. This middle square is up on dimensionals, and then the rabbit is also on dimensionals. But before I stuck the squares down, I stamped them with Blushing Bride, the little flower, and then the hearts are from the stamp set. I did those in Smoky Slate. And I stamped here, You Are Capable of Amazing Things. So that's another alternative card for you. So I got 6 alternative cards out of 1 sheet of embellishments that would have done 3 cards in the kit. So this is one where the So Saffron, this is a Smoky Slate cardstock base, So Saffron 5 1/4 by 3 3/4. That's the card from the kit that I've stamped with the clouds and the raindrops. And this is the boots. I've tied the twine round about 3 times and a knot and done that on dimensionals. And no matter the weather, we're in this together, I've stuck on dimensionals. So that's the 4th card. That's an alternative. This is a So Saffron card base. And I've stamped it with one of the background stamps, and this square is the background, this one cut down to 3 1/2 by 3 1/2 by 3 1/2, and that was stuck down straight down onto the cardstock. The boots with the daffodils are on dimensionals. I put the twine around the blue piece of cardstock first before I stuck it to the So Saffron, and Wishing You Brighter Days Ahead is one of the sentiment labels stamped in Smoky Slate. So that's the 5th alternative. I did have great fun actually working out these alternative cards. It was great to get so many. And this one, the green strip, is 4 1/8 by 2 1/4. Again, it comes from the inside of the envelope. The doily I had from Retired Stash, and I cut it in half and put half up there, half down there. Stamped Let Love Grow from the set. Those are the flowers that would have gone on these boots, but I had them on a separate card instead. Stamped 3 flowers from the stamp set and cut them out, and then I put 3 hearts on as well. And so that is the 6th card alternative. So as I say, I got 6 cards out of the embellishment sheet that would have done 3 cards. So these are the alternative cards that I did. 3 a portrait and 3 a landscape. Really enjoyed doing those. And then you've got the original cards I'll just show you again, which I really like as well. There's this one, and then there is this one, and then there is this one. So I just love this set. There's something unique about these Wellingtons. They're just a bit different. So I really hope you enjoy this class. If you've got any questions, please ask me. I'd be very glad to help you. So see some of you tonight. Bye.